All right, Shalom. I am a Hebrew Israelite, according to the Holy Bible. I come out week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America. Also to prophesy the salvation of the Hebrew Israelites, all right, which consists of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. You are the true, chosen biblical people of the scriptures. It's time for y'all to wake up and come back to your nationality. Come back to who you are, okay? You're about to be set up in rulership, okay? Because the time of the so-called white man, all right, it's almost up. This economy is crashing vastly, man. All right, and rightfully so. This kingdom is set up in wickedness. All right, this is a wicked rulership. And it needs to be broken down. And so the Lord, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, is coming back to destroy. In case you didn't know. All right, the Lord ain't coming back with hugs and kisses and all of this little whack lovey-dovey shit, man. The Lord is coming back to destroy. Okay? Coming back to destroy what? America, which is Babylon, Egypt, and Sodom and Gomorrah, according to the scriptures, amongst other various names. All right? But before I go into my lesson, I want to go ahead and give all honor, glory, and praises to the Heavenly Father, who the world calls God, and His only begotten Son, who the world calls Christ, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakal Kodash. Double honors to my elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well for teaching me this truth, and salutations to the elect. All right, to you brothers out there in the four corners, spreading the truth with all righteousness and sincerity. I say shalom. Like I said, man, back out here another week. The day of the Lord is upon us. All right? It's time for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to repent and get your mind right before you get destroyed. Be found without the name of the Lord and His truth, His wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Okay? I'm going to start off with the book of Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 14. It says, the great day of the Lord is near. It is near, and hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly. Yeah, the mighty man. All of these soldiers and warriors in these other nations, all right, America's military, all right, a lot of these so-called mighty men, they're going to be crying bitterly, man. Why? Because nothing but sorrows is coming upon this place. Nothing but woes and calamity and a vicious destruction is coming to eat America up. Whether people choose to believe it or not. Vladimir Putin is setting up a military base in the Red Sea. Okay? War is upon us, man. Okay? Donald Trump, Kim Jong-un, and all of the rest of these heads of these other nations, man, they're getting ready for war. They're ready for battle. All right, this is the day of the Lord. Lord ain't coming back with hugs and kisses and roses and chocolates and shit, man. The Lord is coming back to destroy. And I can prove that even more in the New Testament. Let me get this in the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 34. Okay, this is what the Lord Himself has said. Our so-called Jesus Christ. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 34. It says, think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. And that's exactly what the Lord is about to deliver unto you people, man. A great sword, meaning a great destruction. Okay? By Himself, through Esau, the so-called white man. All right? Because Esau, the so-called white man, was blessed with the power of destruction. Okay? That was his blessing. That was Esau's blessing in Genesis, the 27th chapter. In case you didn't know. That's why these so-called white people, they got the whole world right now. All right, starting with the elites of this society. All right, these Oppenheimers, these Rothschilds, these Rockefellers, all right, George Soros, all right, and all of the rest of these guys, man, the 1%ers. Okay? They've been blessed with the power of destruction, man. They've been given the fatness of the earth, meaning what? The riches thereof. That's why they got control over the oil, the food, the water, the air, the whole world, man. They have the finer things in life, okay? That's Esau, the so-called white man. He got everything through rape, robbery, and murder, man. That's why war has to fall upon this place, to get this guy out of power. All right, we waiting for these so-called white people to go down. Okay? But once again, that's why this war has to happen. Okay? The structure of this place has to be broken down. All right? That's the true day of the Lord. When all hell breaks loose, when war breaks out. Okay? That's the great and the terrible day of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. That's the day we're looking for. And hope to be delivered out of it. Okay? We're going back to the scriptures. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 34. I'm going to read it again. Because I think the Lord is coming back for peace. That is a lie, man. Matthew 10 and 34. This is your Lord and Savior speaking, whom you guys so-called believe in so much, right? It says, think not that I have come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. Yeah, destruction, man. Like I said, it's going to be vicious. Are you going to see a bunch of so-called UFOs out here? All right? And they're going to be shooting laser beams. Okay? You're going to see a bunch of missiles flying out of the sky, man. And they're going to be striking this place. All right, the second death is coming. The first death was the flood. All right, and it's going to be another flood, but by way of fire. All right, that's the second death. That's exactly what's coming to this place. And if you're not prepared, you're going to be swallowed up in it. All right? Going back to Zephaniah chapter 1, I'm going to read verse 14 again. It says, great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasten greatly. Yeah, it's upon us, man. It's spring 2019. Okay? A few months down the line, it's going to be summer and then winter all over again. Okay? The days are going by so fast, man. A lot of you people can't keep up with the time. All right? It says, it is near and hasten greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly. Verse 15, that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. Yeah, that thick darkness represents that destruction. What's up, man? Here's the thing, it's a little stressed out right now, but the Holy Bible, 1611 edition, the King James Version, because this is one of the most accurate sources to read from. You know, you got a bunch of new English translations out there of the Bible, and all they're doing is switching words around.
I don't even bother about it, bro.
Okay. All right.
Now, what are the 12 tribes, man?
The 12 tribes? Well, I mean, I do my best to explain it to you, but from what I learned.
I'm a smart man.
Yeah.
Do your best.
Oh, yeah. That's it. So right here, you got Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, which Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, you know, they're the darker races, like the so-called Negroes, and then you got the West Indians, you know. So Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, that's the southern kingdom, the so-called Negroes and the so-called Jamaicans, so to speak. And then from Ephraim, Manasseh, Simeon, Reuben, Gad, Zebulon, Asher, Issachar, and Naphtali, those are like, that's northern tribes. So they're like the Native Americans and the Hispanics. So we've been told that we're not brethren, but what we do, because we're Hebrew Israelites, we're the best people on the earth, right? We are God's true chosen people. You know, we've been conquered and divided by each of the so-called white men. And so now, which a part of that is true, but our main enemy right now is the so-called white men. You know, and it talks about that in the Bible. You know, that's why the Lord has to come back and gather his people up. You know, and it's not just, say what?
When's the next time you're going to be out?
Sorry?
When is the next time you're going to be out?
I come out every Sunday.
All right, well, listen. I'll be back next Sunday.
Okay.
When I come back, I'm going to bring this around. And then we'll see what the facts are.
All right, that's cool, man, but I'm just letting you know right now, I don't debate. The scripture tells us to stay away from that.
Me either. You know what I'm saying? As long as we can have a conversation and agree to disagree about this business, because each one is one, bro.
All right, well, the scriptures say that darkness has no fellowship with light, you know, so we can't agree to disagree, you know, it don't work like that.
Listen, when this person's pursuit, it is, you have to get into agree to disagree.
That's not true.
But nobody ever sees everything the same way, they blunt. I'm saying nobody ever has the same understanding.
Which is fine, but again, we can't be on the same accord if you're teaching the Quran and I'm teaching the Bible.
No,
Here it is. I come out letting you know that you're a Hebrew Israelite, and you telling me that you're a Muslim, which is fine. You believe in what you believe in, but
And the Holy Quran, when it says in the Quran, is that you have different tribes and nationalities to identify themselves with one another. And that doesn't necessarily mean to teach, to identify with what you're doing.
That's how I come
What you're doing right now with debating, truth not thereof. Because light, I know it.
No, we're not
You said
debating.
light, that's how I know, but this is light. I don't know it. And this,
right.
light
Like
is
I
out.
said, I would like to know more. And then I would like to get like you a little something like that.
Which is fine, you know. Like I said, I'll be out here next Sunday. You come up, listen. You know what I'm saying? Just be humble, be cool, calm, collected, and so on and so forth. You know, I'll be up here.
I like to learn. I like to learn this.
Okay, that's good.
I don't really start hip hop to do things like that. I'm gonna tell you. I was curious. So
Right.
I was gonna start from my own stuff.
Right. No, I understand.
Type man, what's your name, bro?
Kaya how?
I do it for him.
All right, now. You know what I'm saying? Just for safety reasons. But I got you. All right. That's what's up. Like I said, I'm out here every Sunday, man.
There may be something in that book, something in my book.
Right. Yeah, I understand.
I got friends that are Christian.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's a damn good love.
Right. Right.
As long as they, like, as long as I can talk to people, as long as they don't have one track mind. You know what I'm saying? More people that can open up and that are willing to open up their minds and hear different things.
Right.
And to learn something new.
Right.
Because none of us knows everything.
Right. That's true.
But we're all able to learn everything.
Right. Right. So I appreciate it, man. I got a lesson to get back to. I appreciate you coming up, man. What's up?
Have a blessed day.
All right, you too, man. There's the book of Zephaniah, chapter 1, verse 15. It says, that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, man, that thick darkness represents that destruction that's coming to this place. All right, it also represents ignorance, because a lot of you people out here, all right, you're blind, man. All right? You're blind, deaf, dumb, all that, man. Willingly ignorant people. Okay? You people are in total darkness right now, man. All right? And that's why darkness is about to cover the world even more, man. Through destruction. Okay? Zephaniah 1:16. It says, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. Yeah, man. A lot of these places are going to get knocked down. All right? Now, the Lord is not going to destroy the whole world. When we say the end of the world, we're talking about the end of an age. All right? The age of wickedness is over, man. All right? It's coming to an end. Esau, the so-called white man, is going to be rooted out of power, man. All right? As a matter of fact, it just came out. You got this guy, Bill Gates. All right? He's working with Harvard scientists to block out the sun this spring, man. What the fuck is up with that? All right, that's what these so-called white people do, man. Once again, they've been blessed with the power of destruction. They've been blessed with the power of deception. That's why we call these so-called white people the devils, man. All right, they come to you with vain philosophies. All right, they go over and they take over these other countries and call these other nations by their names. All right, and one of the main people that they did that to was the Hebrew Israelites. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay? They started calling us niggers, okay, spicks. Started calling us Spanish, Indians, and so on and so forth, man. All of these proverbs and bywords that we got. We're Hebrew Israelites, man. All right, but going back to the point, these places are about to get knocked down, man. America, China, Israel itself, okay? A lot of these places are about to get bombed. World War III is about to break out. And a lot of you people are going to get caught off guard. All right? Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 17. It says, and I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung. That's how many dead bodies is going to be out here. All right, you're going to be walking over dead bodies like it was a pile of shit, man. There's going to be a lot of death out here. All right? If you've never seen a dead body before, you damn sure going to see one very soon. Okay? Me personally, I've never seen a dead body. All right, but with the day of the Lord approaching, oh, it's going to be a lot of them, man. All right? These vultures is going to be feasting. These animals are going to feast, man, on these dead bodies that's going to be laying out here. Okay? It's going to be a gruesome sight. The day of the Lord is darkness and not light, man. Total gloominess. All right? Verse 18, Zephaniah 1 and 18. It says, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath. Yeah, man. Because you got a lot of people building these underground bunkers. All right, these 1%ers building these underground bunkers. All right, these little hideouts in case of a nuclear event, which is about to come. Okay? They try to gather up all the world's riches and so on and so forth because they think they're going to buy their way out of destruction. Okay, the scriptures say what? Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get that. This is the book of Proverbs. Chapter 6. No, excuse me. No. Well, yeah, I can't find it right now. But the point is, man, the scriptures say riches profit not in the day of wrath, man. Okay? And that's true. Matter of fact, hold up. Let me see if this is it right here. Yeah, Con. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 4. It says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. There we go, man. That's straight to the point. Again, man, you cannot buy your way out of the day of the Lord, man. All right, you can't give the Lord a bunch of gold and silver and rubies and emeralds and sapphires and so on and so forth so he can save you, man. You can't do that with the Most High. He created everything. What the hell can you give the Lord? All right? So riches profit not in the day of wrath, man. You can't buy your way out of destruction. You can't buy your way into salvation. Just like that. All right? Proverbs 11 and 4, it says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. All right? So when you're a righteous person, okay, when you follow the law, statutes, and the commandments of the Bible, okay, well, you know that first you got to be a Hebrew Israelite, okay, so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, then you got to follow the law, statutes, and the commandments to the best of your ability, but above all, have faith in the Most High, man. That's how you be righteous, okay? So jumping back to Zephaniah 1 and 18, it says, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. For he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. Okay? And there you go, man. That's what's going to happen when the Lord comes back. All right, the Lord says he's going to make a total riddance of them in the land. All right, all of the wickedness and the perverseness of this society. All right, a lot of these people are going to die out here, man. And rightfully so. Okay? You got a bunch of homosexuality out here. All right? All this lesbian, transgender shit. Okay? Esau, the so-called white man. All right, he's a damn devil, a deceiver. Okay? And these devils are fucking proud, man. And I'm going to just say it like that. You know, I ain't going to go on and rant about it. You know, Lord willing, I'll get into it. But these devils are proud, man. All right? They get angry because they know their kingdom is going down, man. These so-called white people, they feel it in the air, man. They feel it. All right? It's in their bones, man. They know that their rulership is ending. And rightfully so. You proud ass goddamn devils, man. All right? Back to the scriptures. Zephaniah 1 and 18. Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath. But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. Yeah, the Lord, does not the scripture say the Lord is a jealous power? All right, God is a jealous God. And rightfully so. All right? Because you got 2/3 of our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who want to subscribe to the philosophies of Esau, the so-called white man. Okay? That's why you niggas out here, you're still calling yourselves black. You're still calling yourselves Hispanics and Indians. All right? You accept it. Then brothers come out and let you know who you really are, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, or Hebrew Israelites, and you fucking deny it, man. You don't want to be the Most High chosen people. You want to save Esau, the so-called white man, just because you got a little white baby, okay, or a mixed baby. You got a white girlfriend, and so on and so forth. That means the so-called white man is your friend? No, man. We come out and we tell you that the so-called white man is your goddamn enemy. All right, wake the hell up. Come out of darkness, okay? Was not Jacob and Esau separated from the womb? All right? But like I said, man, the Lord is a jealous God, man. All right, God is a jealous God, and rightfully so. All right? Here it is, the Lord is stretching out his hand to take his people back, and y'all just want to be rebellious as all hell. Okay? Matter of fact, let me jump in this right quick. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 34. It says, for jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore, he will not spare in the day of vengeance. The day of vengeance is upon you. All right, upon all of us. Okay? You're going to reap what you sow, man. All right? If you was living righteously, then you're going to reap a righteous reward. If you was living wickedly, you're going to reap a wicked reward, man. All right? You reap destruction. Okay? It depends on what you sow to your spirit, man. Okay? Proverbs 6 and 34. For jealousy is the rage of a man. Okay, the Lord is coming back to claim his people. As a matter of fact, that's why the whole world is messed up the way it is. Because Esau, the so-called white man, took the Lord's people and devoured them, man. The genocide on the Gadites, man, the so-called Native Americans. Okay? And then name a fucking holiday after it. Okay? Taking Judah, Benjamin, and Levi from the west coast of Africa, man. All right, giving the so-called Hispanics a bunch of damn diseases. A bunch of pestilences and plagues. All right, to you so-called white people, your rap sheet is long as hell, man. The scriptures say your sins have reached up to the heaven. The Most High sees your wickedness. You can't hide from God, man. You can't hide from him. All right? For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore, he will not spare in the day of vengeance. So all you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who want to join hand in hand with Esau, the so-called white man, you want to get devoured by the fire of the Lord's jealousy, man. Okay? You're going to get eliminated, man. All right? Look at all of these post-apocalyptic movies coming out. All right? It ain't going to be no damn post-apocalypse. But the point is, a lot of destruction is coming to this place. Because you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans want to be hard-headed as hell. All right? And swiftly and surely, you're going to see the error of your ways. Okay? Let me get this. In the book of Amos. All right, just harping on the point of the day of the Lord, man. He's angry right now. All right? This is the book of Amos, chapter 5. Verse 18. All right, Amos 5 and 18. It says, woe unto you that desired the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. There you go, man. That's the great and terrible day of the Lord. It's darkness, meaning destruction. Okay? A lot of people, hey, y'all gonna be caught sleeping, man. All right? It says, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. Yeah, man, because you got a lot of people who go in these church houses, all right, which is the harlot house. All right, talk about, oh, I can't wait till Jesus Christ come back. I can't wait till God come and save me. God knows my heart. I know I'm gonna get saved. You don't know shit, man. Okay? You don't even have the Lord's real name. You still calling on Jesus Christ. Okay? A lot of y'all still calling on Allah and Yeshua and Jehovah, which are not the names of the Lord, man. Okay? Y'all talk about y'all can't wait till Christ come back. Christ is coming back with anger, man. He's coming back with wrath. And rightfully so. All of this damn nigga activity going on, man. All right, you should be in the spirit of mourning. But all y'all want to do is murph it up. Like I said, you niggas are gonna get caught slipping, man. Amos 5 and 19. It says, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and laid his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Like I said, a bunch of damn nigga activity, man. I'm gonna read it again. Amos 5 and 19. It says, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Okay? Meaning what? It ain't gonna be no way. All right, going back to what it said in Zephaniah, you can't buy your way into the kingdom. You can't buy your way out of destruction. The Lord is not gonna delight in your silver and your gold, man. Okay? Then it says what? As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him. Yeah, man, you got away from one trouble and then you walk right into the next one. All right? The Lord always got something set up for you. If you was meant to die, you're gonna die, man. All right? If you was meant to starve, you're gonna starve. All right? Pains and sorrows is gonna cover you guys on every side, man. And rightfully so. It says, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Yeah, man, now you got away from the last two troubles. You go into a little safe spot. You think you all good? No, a serpent bit you, man. Okay? No way out, man. Like a WWE cage match. Ain't no way out, man. All right, the Lord is going to be totally relentless upon his visitation to this place, man. All right? We waiting for the Most High. Let me get this right quick, see what this says. This is the book of Isaiah. Chapter 63. And I'm going to read verse 4. All right, Isaiah 63 and 4. It says, for the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. All right, there you go, man. The Lord is all about war, man. Okay? In righteousness, the scriptures say, in righteousness doth he judge and make war, man. Yahweh Shah, who the world calls Jesus Christ. In righteousness doth he judge and make war, man. Okay? And righteousness is about to be established once again on the face of the earth, man. Okay? So it ain't gonna be no more going off when the elect get raised up incorruptible. All right, the 144,000 and the 1/3 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, 144,000 super soldiers. Huh. All right, when you see a bunch of dark-skinned men, all right, big, burly, big beards and afros, man, okay? You're gonna see a bunch of them. And they're gonna be strong, man. All right, those are Hebrew Israelites. All right, the scriptures say the year of my redeemed is come. But first, the day of vengeance has to come by. Okay? And that's what we're waiting for. All right? But that was the point on that. Jumping back to Amos 5, I'm going to read verse 20. It says, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it? Once again, that's the great and terrible day of the Lord. Total darkness, no brightness in it, man. All right? The Lord said, when he come back, shall he find any faith on the earth? Because a lot of you people are going to be bugging the hell out. Okay? A lot of you people, hey, you got a lot of these so-called white people killing themselves, all right, because they losing their jobs, they big fancy jobs, working in little cubicles and shit. Okay? Some of them can't take care of their families. You already got a lot of white people committing suicide. All right? Then Donald Trump cut off the food stamps. A lot of you people still didn't get your tax returns. Y'all ain't gonna know how to manage yourselves, man. All right, you're gonna be wigging the hell out. All right, all you damn pill poppers going to these pharmacies. All right, you ain't gonna know how to survive without your medication. You know, all you fucking fat people, y'all gonna be bugging the hell out because you ain't gonna have no food to eat. All right, food is gonna be scarce in these upcoming times, man. But that's the day of the Lord. Sorry, but not sorry. You know? Matter of fact, let me jump back to Isaiah right quick. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 60. And I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. All right, talking to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, primarily the elect. Okay? The brothers that go out and that prophesy, started with the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, man. Okay? The scriptures say, arise, shine, for thy light is come. All right, who's the light talking about? Did not so-called Jesus call himself the light? Okay? Represent wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. He is the light. All right, and our light has come. Starting with this. This is our light. This is our light source, man. Okay? This is our path to righteousness, our path to salvation. All right? But a lot of you people, y'all leave the Bible on your nightstands, just collecting dust, not knowing that you living in biblical times. So it would only make sense to get right. It would only make sense to repent. Okay? Time to pick up the book, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. This is your history. This is your life. Okay? Your one-way ticket out of here, man. Out of America. Out of the dark philosophies of this place, man. This is your ticket out. All right? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. I'm going to read it again. Isaiah 60:1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. Yeah, man, and the point that I want to draw from that, it says what? The darkness shall cover the earth. All right, a thick destruction. A lot of death is going to cover this place, man. And all we're doing is coming out to warn you people. You still choose not to listen, man. Okay? We was meant to come out and prophesy. To let you know, man, to forewarn you. To get to you beat times, to seek your salvation. Which is in Yahweh Shah Mashiach, who the world calls Jesus Christ. Alright? Matter of fact, since I'm talking about prophesying, let me go ahead and get this. Once again, man, it's not personal, it's our job, man. We're supposed to be out here. Alright, whether you people like it or not. This is Jeremiah. Chapter 28. Verse 8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. Yeah, man. That's what the prophets have been doing. And the prophets is back doing that same thing. Prophesying about all of the destruction that's coming to this place, man. Was not Jeremiah a prophet? Was not Elijah a prophet? Was not Moses, Aaron, King David, King Solomon? Were not all of them prophets? And they prophesied against these wicked-ass kingdoms, man. Who was ruling over the nation of Israel? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. That's why the world is jacked up the way it is. Because the so-called white man got our people in slavery. Hardcore bondage, man. Okay? Physically and mentally. All right? You got a bunch of damn jakes getting gunned down in the streets by these cops who's supposedly supposed to protect and serve, right? A lot of these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans getting gunned the hell down. All right? Little girls getting snatched up, being used in drug trafficking rings, man, sex trafficking rings, man. That's what these so-called white people do. Snatching up our children. Okay? And they know where our children is at, man. They got satellites all in space and shit like that. They know where the hell these little girls is going. All right, he saw the so-called white man. What? He's a fucking demon, man. Harvesting organs. Okay? He's a damn cannibal. He's a mad scientist, man. That's the nature of Esau, the so-called white man. All right? Jeremiah 28:8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. Because that's exactly what's about to strike this place, man. War, evil, and pestilence. The word evil means bad times. And bad times is upon us all. Okay? Once again, whether you want to believe it or not. All right? World War III is about to intensify. Okay, all of these different nations, they're going to butt heads, man. They're going to clash. Okay? There are no more talks of peace. All right? Because the scriptures talk about when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction, which is exactly what's coming, man. All right? Let me go ahead and get this. In the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and I'm gonna start. Yeah. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 5. It says, "For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many." All right, false prophets, because that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna come around talking, "Oh, I'm the Lord, I'm your Savior. The Lord sent me to save you," and so on and so forth. All right, but the Lord said what? "And shall deceive many." Yeah, a lot of you people gonna get caught off guard because you listen to your Joel Osteens, you listen to your T.D. Jakes, your Creflo Dollars, okay, and all of the rest of these guys. All right, they're gonna come saying that they have the word of the Lord. Hey, the scriptures talk about how some of them ran out and the Lord didn't send them. They ran out and started prophesying wickedly, falsely, and the Lord said that He ain't sent them, man. Okay? And a lot more of that is gonna come because times is picking up. All right? Matthew 24, verse 6. It says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet." Okay? So yeah, we're hearing about Vladimir Putin setting up these military bases in the Red Sea. Okay? We hear about Donald Trump, okay, militarizing the whole nation. Okay, setting up these walls and so on and so forth. All of these things, they have to happen. All right, the Kim Jong-uns and all of the rest of these guys, man. It has to happen. All right, why? Because the Lord is coming. So the stage is being set. Okay? But it says what? Matthew 24 and 6. It says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled." Talking to the men that the Lord set up. All right, the Lord told us not to be troubled. All right, don't get scared. Don't be faint-hearted. All right, remain strong. All right, these things, they got to come to pass. Yahweh Shah talked about it. So-called Jesus Christ, He talked about everything that's happening today, man. Okay? Because that's what prophets do. The testimony of Yahweh Shah is the spirit of prophecy, man. All right? So yes, war is coming. Evils are coming. Pestilence, plagues, famine is coming. All right? It says, but the end is not yet. Okay, so yeah, you hearing about these rumors, but it's not the end yet. All right? With that being said, the end is upon us. Okay? Verse 7, Matthew 24 and 7. "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places." Is that not what's going on right now? All right? These magnitudes going on, these volcanoes erupting, okay? Last year we had a bunch of strong, fierce hurricanes coming in, okay? This is the end. 200 million missiles is gonna strike this place. The scriptures say the earth is gonna rock to and fro like a drunkard. Meaning what? The missiles gonna be eating this place up. All right? Verse 8, it says, "All these are the beginning of sorrows." And there you go, man. All of these are the beginning of sorrows, man. That's why it's time to get your mind right. Okay? Once again, talking to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because y'all the only ones the Lord is reaching out to. Primarily the elect, the 144,000 and the 1/3. All right? Matter of fact, let me get this right quick. Let's get it in the Apocrypha. In the book of 2nd Esdras. Let me start off with this. This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 14. It says, "Woe to the world, and them that dwell therein. Okay? The word woe means death and destruction, calamity, sorrow. All right? It says woe to the world and them that dwell therein. All right, meaning everybody, because everybody got to catch hell, man. It says for the sword and their destruction nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. All right, talk about the race riots, man. The race wars. All right, because we got this damn orange peel in office, DJ Trump. He's going to spark that, eh? He's going to spark these race wars. The so-called white man against the so-called black man. All right? And whoever else is out here. There's going to be a lot of race riots out here, man. All right? That's what we're waiting for. 2nd Esdras 15 and 15. It says, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords. All right? It's going to be guns out here. All right? Hey, you saw the so-called white man. All right? These damn country hillbilly bumpkins. All right? And you damn 2/3 Jakes, man. All right? Who trust in weapons and so on and so forth. You don't want to buy the AKs and the pistols and all of this shit just to fight back. All right? So a lot of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you so-called white people, y'all gonna be getting busy on each other, man. It's gonna be an all-out race war. All right? A social uprising. Okay? Verse 16, 2nd Esdras 15 and 16. It says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right? Meaning what? It's going to be a lawless society. Ain't nobody going to try to listen to what these police and correctional officers got to say, man, or what they're going to do. Everybody going to be shooting the one with each other. A civil social uprising is coming, man. Okay? Ain't nobody going to be trying to hear what these police officers and the Donald Trumps and these government guys got to say. All right? It's going to be total anarchy out here. Verse 17, 2nd Esdras 15 and 17. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Yeah, because they're going to set up roadblocks. Notice there's a bunch of damn construction going on right now, man. A lot of construction. You know, they so-called rebuilding these highways, which they preparing the highways for the tanks, man. They about to have some tanks rolling in. All right, look at your alternative news sources, man. It ain't hard to see. Listen to your Lisa Havens, okay, and your X22 report, and so on and so forth. Your Dabu Sevens, and all of the rest of these guys. They letting you know. Most importantly, the prophets, okay? It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Again, hey, a lot of these, if not all of them, a lot of these places are going to get barricaded. All right? You saw the so-called white man, he's going to set up these FEMA camps, and a lot of you people are going to get thrown in them. If you don't escape from his hands, all of these Walmarts shutting down, they're turning them into FEMA camps, man. A lot of you people are going to get thrown in there, and you're going to be tortured. The so-called white man is going to set up different zones. They're setting up these high towers, these guard towers. All right? You ain't going to be able to escape from these damn FEMA camps, man. And if you try, and should you try to escape, you're going to get shut down. Just like that. You know? Yeah, let me jump down to verse 24. That's heavy. 2nd Esdras chapter 15, verse 24. It says, woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith the Lord. All right, going into 2/3. Because a lot of you, truth be told, a lot of you Jakes think that you can't be touched. All right? You're talking about how the dangers, how the evil's not going to overcome you. All right, think again. You know? I'm going to read it again. 2nd Esdras 15 and 24. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith the Lord. I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power. Defile not my sanctuary. Yeah, man. Because there's an Israel within an Israel. Going into the elect. the elect against the 2/3, man. The 144,000 against the 2/3, man. Okay? A lot of our people is gonna die by way of the sword. All right, famine. You're gonna continue to get gunned down. You saw the so-called white man got his robotics out. And they're fast too. Putting little turrets on them and shit. All right, these semi-automatic assault rifles. All right, microwave guns. These hollow point bullets. Hey, you saw the so-called white man. Hey, he's ready, man. He's ready to flex his sword. He's ready to flex his blessing. Okay? So woe unto you 2/3, man. 2/3 of these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You're gonna die, man. A terrible death. Because you don't keep the law, statutes, and the commandments. And you go off willingly. Some of y'all know the name of the Lord, and you still choose to do wicked. You know? Verse 26. Second Esdras 15 and 26. For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction. There you go, man. Pursuing back to Zechariah 13 and 8. 2 parts is going to be cut off and die. All right, when you have a pie and you slice it into 3 pieces, you take 2 parts out, that represents 2/3. A lot of our people is going to die by the sword, man. Esau the soul white man is going to get busy on you. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get this right quick. This is the book of Ezekiel, because y'all think it's a game, right? This is Ezekiel chapter 21, verse 9. It says, Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord, say, a sword is sharpened and also furbished. Meaning what? Destruction is ready. Okay? Ezekiel went out and prophesied and let his people know, all right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, he went out and let y'all know that destruction is at hand, man. A grave destruction is at hand. All right? Continuing on. It says, it is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contendeth the rod of my son is every tree. Yeah, man. Just a few days ago, all right, we had the damn All-Star event out here in Charlotte. Okay? For you niggas that did get your tax returns back, all right, or you were saving up for this whole wicked-ass event and so on and so forth, you went out and you murphed it up. All right? Because you niggas don't regard time. You disregard the Lord, man. All right, you don't observe the times and the signs. That's why 2/3 of these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all gotta perish, man. All right? It says, it is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Okay? Meaning what? The destruction that the Lord is coming back with is gonna be perfect, man. It's gonna be perfect. All right? You might have a missile with your name on it. Okay? You might starve out here. All right? Ezekiel 21 and 11. It says, and he hath given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer. Who's the slayer, man? Okay? Who's that slayer? Esau the so-called white man. Once again, they've been blessed with the power of destruction. All right? Like I said, you got Bill Gates and Harvard working together to try to block out this in the next few weeks, man. Okay? The so-called white man, he's proud as hell. That's why you got these big ass transformer-looking robots out here with missiles on them and turrets. All right, these Humvees, these road battles and so on and so forth. All right? Project Megiddo. All right, all of this shit is going down, man, very soon. Okay? It says, Ezekiel 21, let me get this, in the book of Romans. So like it, just bear with me. Yeah, this is the book of Romans. Chapter 3, verse 3. It says, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? And the answer is hell no. Okay? Verse 4, as a matter of fact, here it goes. Verse 4, it says, God forbid, which means hell no, man. All right, so just because you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, because you people don't want to believe that destruction is coming to this place, that ain't gonna stop the prophecies. All right? Just because you say, hell no, we won't go, that don't mean the Most High's not gonna come back and fuck this place up. All right? Romans 3 and 4, it says, God forbid. Yea, let God be true, but every man a liar. As it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy saying, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Okay? Yeah, it says, let the Most High be true and every man a liar, man. All right? Because, again, Yahweh Shah talked about false prophets, man. All right? The ones who go and deceive the people. You know? It says that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Meaning what? Just keep the faith with you, man. Keep the truth on you at all times. Because, hey, we're going to be justified for doing this work. All right, for prophesying righteously, like Yahweh Shai. Okay? That was the point on that. Going back to the destruction that's coming to this place. Let me get this. You know what? Yeah, since we talk, yeah, matter of fact, yeah, let's go ahead and jump over, man. This is the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2, and I'm gonna start at verse 3. All right, talking about Esau, the so-called white man. All right, Bill Gates at Harvard, scientists, they're trying to block the sun this spring. Okay? That's the pride of this goddamn devil. That's the pride of Esau, the so-called white man. Who the hell are you to block the sun out, man? And try to control the climate, and so on and so forth. All right, hey, Esau, the so-called white man will stop at nothing. He's never satisfied. That's why he's out there in every land, in everybody's business. Okay? This is the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2, verse 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. All right, perdition meaning destruction. And that's exactly who Esau, the so-called white man, is. He's the son of destruction. All right, the sons of Satan. All right? All right, the scriptures talk about who's coming is after the working of Satan. And that's the nature of these so-called white people. All right? The so-called white people, they're the real niggers, man. All right? That wicked-ass term that they put upon our people. Everything that these so-called white people call us, the rapists, the thieves, and so on and so forth. That's what these so-called white people are, man. That's right, brother. They the real niggers, man. Okay? And they try to hide it every single chance they get. They always try to hide it, man. All right, the so-called white man want to be everybody but himself. Because he knows that he's a goddamn devil, man. And you red people are gonna get destroyed, man. All right, Edom is gonna fall. You so-called white people gonna die, man. All right. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. All right, that falling away, let's talk about how the Hebrew Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans fell away from heritage, pursuant to Jeremiah 17:4, man. All right, we was discontinued from our heritage. All right. And that gave Esau, the so-called white man, the opportunity to take us over. And he did a good job at it. Look what happened to you Native Americans. Look what happened to you so-called Negroes, man. All right? Who's on the west coast of Africa. Look what happened to our people. Okay? Verse 4. It says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. That's exactly what Esau, the so-called white man, do. All right? I am and none else beside me. And the Most High says that. All right? Because the Most High, he's the only power, man. Okay? But Esau, the so-called white man, he thinks he's God too. And that's a lie. All right? And all of that is being revealed right now. These so-called white people, they're violent in the earth, man. All right? The prophet Job said he wouldn't even let his dog sit beside Esau, the so-called white man, because they're degenerates. They're basely. Okay? Verse 4, I'm going to read it again. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High. It's not Esau, the so-called white man, are specialized in wickedness, in deception, all right, in oppression, all right, flexing his power with a sword, flexing his power of destruction. That's all these so-called white people do, man. They rape, they rob, they murder, they destroy, they conquer, divide, and so on and so forth. All right, your rap sheet is so long. All right?
Come on.
Let me get this.
Come on.
In the book of Obadiah, all right? And I'm going to start at verse 2. All right, Obadiah, verse 2. It says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Yeah, talking about Amalek, the head child, all right, the dukes of Edom. All right, you so-called white people, which is the Jews, the fake Jews over there in the land of Israel today. Okay? It says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Yeah, man. Everybody hates these so-called Jews, man. Everybody hate them. Okay? Even the other white people. All right? You Edomite Americans, even y'all hate these so-called Jews, man. Because they full of it, man. They know they ain't the real Jews, man. We are. All right? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you the real Jews, man. All right? You are the real Israelites. Okay? And they know they're not the real Israelites because they calling themselves Israelis. Okay?
When the
Verse three.
wicked,
Say what?
even my enemies
That's right.
and my foes
That's right.
come upon me to eat of my flesh,
That's right.
stumble and fail. That means these nasty.
Yeah, that's right, brother. That's right. Hey, you have every right to be angry because, hey, these are the base people of the
They
world,
look at
man.
us like we damn trash,
That's right. And they the real trash.
garbage.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
That's why I gotta punch every one of them ass bowl.
That's right. That's
I ain't
right.
even go there.
That's right. That's right.
We
Yeah,
are
don't do
not.
that. Don't get
We
in
are
trouble.
not a violent people.
That's right.
But I want to punch every nasty. Look at these motherfuckers.
Yup.
I have to say, Patrick's Day.
Right. Right.
I should have went through there and punched them in their damn face. Every
That's right.
damn one of them.
Hey, you feel with the spirit, man. You know? You got every right to feel that way. That's right, brother.
That's
That's
real.
right. That's real. That's right. That's right. And the Lord is
I
coming
know
back to
my
do that.
God.
That's right. He's a man of
We-
war.
Be honest with you,
What's up?
and I already know you know. We are God. As men,
That's right.
we are God.
That's right.
We are God.
Yes, yep. The scriptures say that.
Me
We are.
and you.
That's right, brother.
We meant last time I checked, I was a man.
We're God's, man.
Do it. Do it. Do what you're doing now. People don't want to they trade in all of this. Fuck that.
That's right.
Get up, give it on. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes,
Do
that's
it.
right. That's right.
Oh,
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
My
It's all
bad.
right. Yeah.
Do it. Because it's real.
That's right. That's right,
And
brother.
guess what? I already know what you're talking about. And I'm gonna run down through here and I'm gonna let every damn body know.
That's right. Do what you got to do. That's right, brother. That's right. All right, now.
God.
That's right.
Do it, big dog.
Yes, sir.
Do it.
That's right, brother.
Do it.
This
Tell
is,
something.
that's right. This is the book of Obadiah, verse 3. It says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? That's what Esau, the so-called white man, says, man. Look how proud these goddamn devils are. Who gonna bring me down to the ground, man? All right? Trump talk about making a militarizing space, man. A Star Wars program. Okay? And we all know what that's about, man. All right, brothers that's in the know, we know what that's about. They trying to watch out for your Howard Shaw. They're looking for the chariots. All right, on these NASA live streams. All right, matter of fact, it was a couple months back. One of the NASA live streams got shut down. All right, it got opted out because it was a chariot up there, man. Okay? And these so-called white people, hey, they shaking in their fucking boots, and rightfully so. They know that their kingdom is going down, you know? It says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. Okay? Going back to Mount Seir. All right? You so-called white people, y'all talk about, oh, everybody was a caveman and so on and so forth. No, y'all were the cavemen. You so-called white people, y'all the damn cavemen. All right? Hey, look at the structure of America, man. All right? It looks like Petra. It looks like Mount Seir. All right? All these big, tall stone buildings. Esau to say, it's not hard to identify who Esau the so-called white man is. It ain't that hard, man. All right, look at all of these big stony ass that look like obelisks. All right, these so-called white people, they used to living in mountains. All right, they're a bunch of hairy ass beasts. That's what the so-called white man is. He's a hairy beast, man. Okay, a damn caveman. You know? It says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. Like I said, man, so-called white people got their satellites all up there. All right, Trump talking about militarizing space and so on and so forth. And all of that shit gonna come to naught, man. Because the Lord is coming back who the world calls Jesus Christ. He's coming back with vengeance and anger. All right? To devour this place and the fire of his jealousy. You know? Let me jump back to the book of Isaiah. All right? Talking about what's gonna happen to these Edomites, man. These so-called white people. All right? This is the book. Oh, man. Yeah. What's going on, man? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Let me ask you a question, man. I'm going to keep it moving at the same time. I'm going to flip the move. Hey, look, do you know what, man, off the top, man? My hotel room, man, out there. So, but I can probably just get me a room. I'm just come, man. But I don't want some more than just for one night, man. I'm talking about something like a week.
Oh, yeah, I don't know, man.
That's all cool, man. That's all cool. I might just, go on way to the hotel, I guess.
Okay, no. Peace. All right, no, man. Going back to the scriptures. This is the book of Isaiah. Woohoo! So, like, just bear with me. This is the book of Isaiah. Chapter 63, and I'm going to start at verse 1. All right, Isaiah 63 and 1. It says, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Yeah, man, talk about Yahweh Shah. That's how the Lord gonna be when he come back. All right, hey, say, well, who is this that coming from Edom? All right, with dyed garments from Basra. All right, the dyed garments represents that bloodshed. And a lot of you white people, hey, y'all gonna get dashed to pieces, man. Just like what you did to our people. But y'all gonna have it worse. All right, we're gonna recompense unto you 100-fold for what you did to our people, man. The destruction of the people online. This is what you so-called white people gotta pay for. Okay? I'm gonna read it again. It says, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments of Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. Yeah, Yahweh Shah is coming back with a fleet. All right, with an armada of chariots, man. All right, that's what we're waiting for. That's the sign of salvation and destruction all at once. Okay? As I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou, Salaki, it says, wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat. All right? It says, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. All right? Meaning what? Yahweh Shah's gonna do a lot of killing out here, man. Okay? Primarily on you so-called white people. A lot of y'all gonna die out here, man. For the destruction of the people on this sign. All y'all did was rape, rob, and murder us. Okay? And we coming back. Because when the Lord come back, he's gonna be traveling in the greatness of his strength. He's gonna be perfect. And just that, let me jump over. Isaiah chapter 47. Yeah. Con. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 47. And I'm going to just get to the point. Isaiah 47:3. It says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered. All right, nakedness talking about all of the atrocities of Esau, the so-called white man. All right, is being shown. It's being exposed. All right, what really happened in slavery, what's going on today, and so on and so forth. All right, it says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. All right, Yahweh Shah is going to come back glorious, man. He's going to come back and he's going to get his fucking respect. Because your people act like you don't know, man. You act like you don't know. And a lot of you don't. But when the Lord comes back, he's coming back perfect. He's coming back to slaughter. All right? Starting with the house of Israel. All right, the wicked of our people. Going into you so-called white people. All right, you Arabs. All right, you Chinese, you Japanese, and all of the rest of you guys, man. Okay? The Lord is coming back to put you so-called white people in chains, man. All right? And that's the nature of these so-called white people, man. They're vile, man. Degenerate. Okay? Y'all about to see a bunch of big, burly, dark-skinned men ruling over you. You're going to be in chains, man. All right, getting beaten to powder. You know, that day is coming. That was the point on that. Matter of fact, no, Slaki, let me read on. It says, Isaiah 47:4, it says, as for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans? The Lord is all for you. Okay? It says, sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. All right? Because America, it was in its greatness at one point. All right? Gas was cheap. All of the nations was coming over here. All right? A bunch of land being bought. All right? Big businesses prospering and so on and so forth. America was great at one point. All right? And wickedness. All right? The first one to establish so-called freedom and so on and so forth. Yeah, America was boasted about. America is a boastful nation. And America is bitter. All right? And this bitter place is going to be brought down, man. It's going to be brought very, very low, man. Okay? That's why it says what it says. It says, sit down silent and get thee into darkness. Yeah, destruction. America's about to be destroyed. It says, O daughter of the Chaldeans, but thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. Yeah, America's about to be no more. All right? America, that great whore, is about to get blasted by 200 million missiles. You've been warned. Okay? That was the point on that. Let me go ahead and jump over back to Jeremiah. All right, talking about what the Lord is going to do for his men. Matter of fact, nah. Let me start off with this, man. All right? Because this is for the brothers that believe, that have faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. When the Lord comes back, he's really going to have us get busy on our enemies, man. And rightfully so. Okay? All of the wickedness, all of the atrocities, all of the abominable things that the so-called white man has done to our people, man, he got to get that shit back. He has to. He has to, man. All right? The so-called white man is not going to get by unscathed. All right? Let me just get this right quick. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. All right, like the Jake that was up there earlier, man, the old head Jake. All right, he was talking about he wanted to put hands on his white people, man. I told him, you know, you can't do that. All right, but there's going to be a time where, yeah, we are going to be able to do that shit, man. It just now is not the time, you know? But Jake got that zeal. Jake is waking up, all right? Judah, that crouching lion, is rising up, as the scriptures say. All right, who shall rouse him up? Okay? It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. This is what we're waiting for. We're waiting to put these so-called white people in chains, man. To bash their heads against the stones like they did our children. Ravishing our wives. Our children from the mother's womb, man. Okay? But breaking the men. And so on and so forth, man. All of the wicked shit that these damn white people did, man. These so-called white people did. All right? But this is what we're waiting for, man. This is why we suffer. All right, we're coming into some heavy times. All right? You can feel it in the air that the end is near, man. That this is the end. You know? But let me jump over and jump back to Jeremiah. The 50, where is it at? Yeah. Jeremiah, the 51st chapter, okay? Because the scriptures talk about, once again, how we're going to get back at our enemies for what they did to us. All right, the Lord is about to raise up 144,000 super soldiers. All right? And brothers, Lord willing, we be a part of that. All right, Lord willing, I'll be a part of that. Okay? Whoever got faith in the Most High, man, he's about to raise up 144,000 super soldiers, and we're about to get busy on our enemies. That's what we're looking for, man. That's the day we cry for, that we suffer for. Okay? And we're about to have spiritual powers. Alright? For the brothers that watch the Dragon Ball Z's and all of these animes and so on and so forth. Okay? Yahweh Shem Hashai, he's about to make us have all of that power, man. Alright, we're about to have a bunch of fucking power. You know? But let me get this. We're gonna have control over the elements. Like if you see that show Avatar: The Last Airbender, we're gonna have control over the elements, man. All right, we're gonna be able to fly. All right, shoot laser beams. Okay, and so on and so forth. But you gotta have faith in that, man. You know, because of this right here. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51. I'm gonna start at verse 19. It says, the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things. Yeah, Jacob, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you Israelites, we're not like the rest of the world. We're the salt of the earth, man. We put flavor in this place. Okay? It says, the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the right of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. It says, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. America's that kingdom that's about to be destroyed. All right? The Lord says he's going to use us to break this place up. We're going to be raised up incorruptibles. We're going to be perfect. Okay? It says, and with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider. And with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. Esau, the so-called white man. Okay? Who is on top right now?
White man.
We're about to break him down, man. Okay? Verse 22, Jeremiah 51 and 22. It says, with thee also will I break in pieces man and woman.
White
and
man.
with thee
White man.
will I break in
White
pieces
man.
old and young. And with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. All right? Nobody's going to be spared, man. Okay? No one wicked will be spared in the day of vengeance, man. All right? We just had this damn bum-ass Edomite come out and so on and so forth, just talking his bullshit because once again, they feel it, man. They feel it. The so-called white man is going down, and he knows it. It says, verse 23, Jeremiah 51 and 23. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock. And with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen. And with thee will I break in pieces captains and rulers. Yeah, man, these 1%ers. All right, these lofty ass false prophets that's being set up to deceive. Okay, the Lord is taking all of this shit down, man, and rightfully so. Okay, verse 24. It says, "And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith the Lord." And that's the point, man. Everything that Esau, the so-called white man, has done to us, the Lord is about to render back unto you Chaldeans, you Edomites, you Idumeans, you so-called white people, what you did to the nation of Israel. All right? But that was the point on that. Lord willing, Akim Wakim was edified in the spirit. I want to go ahead and give all honor, glory, and praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim, Rakam Kodash. Double honors to my elders and my apostles, a great millstone who rule one for teaching me the truth. And salutations to the elect, Abakayar, Shalom.